it's Jackie, and today we are gonna play with the Face Candy Disco Fever palette, and we're going to create this look. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so Disco Fever by Face Candy. Let's play with this palette today. So pretty. Okay, so first I need to prime my eyes because I didn't do that. And I'm going to be using, I just grabbed the E.L.F. primer today. So that's what I'm using today. Beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to set it today because I want to see what happens if I don't set it. So let's get into this. Okay, we're going to start with Soul Train, and that's going to be our transition shade. Need a bigger desk. I have no room. This palette's a little long when you open it up. All right, Soul Train. These are really soft shadows, even the Face Candy, not just a Bad Habit, but the Face Candy also. So just be prepared for some fallout, that's all. Color payoff and blending is amazing, so a little fallout, totally worth it, if you ask me, in my opinion. So my hair, guys, is at like the dumbest length ever, where you can't like do anything with it and have it look good. Like no matter what I do with my hair, it looks dumb. Anybody have that like issue where their hair was just at a point where nothing looked good? It's so irritating. It needs to grow faster. All right, now that we got our transition shade all up in there, let's move on to, there are not a lot of mattes in here, so we don't really have a ton of options for crease shades and, you know, that kind of thing. So we pretty much, there's only 4 mattes in here. So we pretty much are going to have to go in with Donna, that brown right there, in the crease. It's kind of our only option. So we're going to take another brush and we're going to pop that in the crease. So let's see, you guys are, wow, that's really close to the other shade. You can't even really notice that. Okay, all right, we'll have to build that up a little bit. Anywho's, so you guys are seeing this Friday, so next Thursday is my 35th birthday. Joy, joy, joy. 35. How great. Getting older sucks. There's nothing special about birthdays when you get older. My goal was to have 300 subscribers by my birthday, and that's totally not happening. But it's okay, I'll just keep working at it. I highly doubt 40 people will subscribe by next Thursday. But that's alright. Sometimes you don't meet your goals, you just gotta try harder. Right? Right. So, yeah. I took my son to school. I take my son to school every day because I don't want him riding the bus, because a kid on the bus pushed him into bus window and chipped his front tooth. So I was like, okay, we're not riding a bus anymore. I'll take you to school. So I took him to school this morning, and he's like, tomorrow. And I was like, well, today's Thursday. You'll be seeing this tomorrow. But I was like, what about tomorrow? He's like, it's Friday. And I was like, yeah, tomorrow is Friday. He's like, I don't have school. And I was like, you don't? I did not realize that he had the 15th off. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, Mom, I don't have school tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. So, yeah. Not that you guys care. Just was funny. Because, yeah, I was like, well, it's a good thing you told me, or I would have tried taking you to school. So, I'm going to go on the outer part of the lid, about half an outer corner, with this Glitterama right there. And I'm going to try it with my finger. We'll see if it blends away when I reblend the crease. So, let's do this. Ooh, that is pretty. Guys, I have been getting some really bad headaches the past, like, all week long. I don't know why. At first I thought it was, like, my anxiety and stress from all the car business, because we were, like, rushing around for a couple days, and I don't handle that kind of thing well. But I had a headache yesterday as well. And I feel like I'm going to have another one today. So I'm kind of like, what is going on? It's really not fun. I like that. Wow. It's kind of like a rose gold color, which is probably not going to go with the other color that I'm going to... Okay. All right. So now we're going to go in with... Boogie, and we're gonna put that on the inner part of the crease. I'm gonna use my finger for that as well. I might need to use a wet brush with this one. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a flat brush, and I'm going to wet it. So I'm going to use my hard candy setting spray to wet it. And I'm going to go into Boogie with that wet brush. Really going to dig in there. And pop it on. I'm going with a dry finger. Dry layer, I should say. Much more pigmented with a wet brush. Let's see, let's go into Glitterama with my finger and kind of blend that a little better with that. I may have gone a little too far with that. It's alright, just go back over it with Boogie. Alright, so we're gonna go into, I think we're gonna have to go into vinyl. It's the only dark color to deepen the outer corner. So we're gonna go into vinyl, which is a black, and deepen the outer corner, and we're gonna do that with a very light hand because we don't want it too crazy. Well, that might have been a little too light of a hand. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with the crease color, which was that darker brown Donna. Ooh, ow. We're going to redefine the crease. Blend it in with that black. We're gonna take a clean brush, nothing on it and blend the edges. Okay, now we need some liner, which I'm going to use the E.L.F. liquid liner. Liquid liner. It's not gel. I don't know why I said gel before. It's liquid. Okay, so now I'm going to pop on lashes, do the rest of my face, and we will be back to do the bottom lash line, as usual. Okay, so let's finish the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take that Donna, that dark brown, right there. I believe we used this brush for. I hope so. We're gonna take that transition shade, the other, did I like stab it? The other brown. We're just gonna soften it. And then we're gonna put just a hint. I'm not even gonna dip this into the black. I'm just gonna use what's on the brush. And do the outer third. Gonna use the Brow Lift pencil in the waterline. Jackie, you have a Q-tip right there. And then, obviously, waterproof E.L.F. mascara. And that is today's look. I kind of like it. It's pretty. I sound like a child. Okay, so let's go through what's on my face, even though you probably already know, because it's usually the same stuff I use all the time. But we're going to do it anyways. Okay, maybe you're new here and you don't know what I use. We're going to go through it. So I used the Water Drop Primer by Wet n Wild. I used the CoverGirl True Blend in Natural Ivory, and I mixed it with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is in Natural Ivory, I said that, and this is in Ivory. These are very different tones. I don't know if you can tell. This is a much like richer tone than that one. This one's a warmer tone. This one's like a cooler tone. I don't know. But they mix together super well, and I like how it looks on my skin. So, yeah. And then I use the E.L.F. concealer for under my eyes, which looks better today. So, I think it was the powder that I used. I think it's the way I used it. But I also, just an FYI, we're going to add a little, we added a little something today. I used the Bella Pierre Pro Concealer Palette. It's really more of a corrector palette. I used the green on right in here where I have all those red spots. And I used I like really dulled down this orange, and I used it where I have dark circles, and it worked pretty good today. So I think I finally figured out how to use this the right way, because I usually used the orange a little too much and it just didn't look good under my eyes, but I figured out how to use that. So that was that part. Contour, Milani Sunlight Silky Matte. Bronzer, butter bronzer in the color Bronzer, Physicians Formula. Milani Blush in Coral Cove. LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder in Champagne for the highlight. setting sprays. I use 2 different setting sprays. I use the Hard Candy Long Wear Sheer Envy setting spray. And then I use the Prime and Fine by Catrice. And for my lips, I use the Wet n Wild in Bear to Comment for the liner. And I use the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte in Current Nude, which is like my favorite nude lipstick right now. I love it. Love, love, love it. So that is everything I used on my face. Yeah, that's everything I used. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to become part of the hashtag Notification Nation and be alerted as soon as my videos go up. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just in case you're wondering, I'm on the East Coast. I know a lot of beauty people are on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. So, yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the look that I created, and I hope you will come back and watch more videos. I got a lot coming up, so stay tuned. And yeah, I also hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.